We made 6 new discoveries in the Bermuda Triangle. We found a piece of the Challenger.
We're investigating this pattern of mysterious disappearances of ships.
Dozens of ships and planes have disappeared into the waters of the Bermuda Triangle. It has not been known what happened to them until now.
With us this morning is Mike Barnette. He's the lead diver and explorer on the new season of the History Channel series, The Bermuda Triangle into Cursed Waters. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
You know, Larry and I have talked about this in the past. When we were young, I feel like I was terrified of quicksand and the Bermuda Triangle,
Yeah.
and I don't even know if there's any rhyme or reason about it. So is that what you're here to debunk?
Yeah, we're trying to basically pull back the veil of just the secrets of the Bermuda Triangle, one wreck at a time, because there's real history here to be found and documented.
Yeah, I mean, there are shipwrecks and plane wrecks all over the ocean. I don't know that the Bermuda Triangle is any more of a target, but tell us what you found in some of these planes and what are you trying to accomplish by resurrecting these ships and planes?
Well, basically, every time we find a wreck and we document it and identify it and reveal its history, we provide a rational explanation for its disappearance. And that's kind of what I'm after. There's no, ooga booga about this. There's real, drama. Uncover those truths every time we find a new wreck. And we found quite a few. I mean, last season we identified and revealed 6 or 7 new shipwrecks that were previously lost to history, including obviously the left wing of the Challenger. So that was a major find. But in this season, we did the same thing. We're out there diving a lot of unidentified wrecks, and we identify quite a few of them. And we found some fascinating stories in our 12 episodes that premiere on November 14th at 10 p.m. on the History Channel.
And you have, one of the finds was this jet that went down in 1960, and you met the pilot's sons, the pilot who went down with that jet, correct?
Yes, that's the premiere episode. We find an A3 Sky Warrior that tragically crashed during landing. They're basically doing carrier qualifications, and there was a tragic accident. The arresting hook basically snapped after they already landed, and the aircraft is rolled off the aircraft carrier. And tragic story. There was actually all 3 guys. They went in the water. They're trying to get out of the cockpit. A rescue diver from a trailing destroyer escort jumped in the water trying to rescue them as the aircraft is being pulled under the water. And he got a medal for his bravery, but unfortunately, all 3 aviators went down with their aircraft.
Real quick, Mike, are you able to retrieve possessions from airmen or seamen? And do you see skeletons? What do you see down there?
Now, obviously, human remains are rare because just the Mother Nature is a cruel mistress, and she consumes those kind of traces. And obviously, any kind of military aircraft is still property of whether it be the U.S. Navy or U.S. Air Force. So we tread very carefully around. These are grave sites, brave airmen that have gone down, but other older merchant vessels and things like that. Sometimes we do recover artifacts to help us identify the vessel. We're looking for evidence. I mean, these are like cold case murders, so we're trying to find any kind of clues to help us with our quest. And we find, whether it be a serial number or a patent date. All these are used to identify shipwrecks.
Well, Mike, it's nice to talk to you. The Bermuda Triangle into Cursed Waters premieres on November 14th on the History Channel. You can find out more at history.com. Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.